Hello, hello. Today we are talking about the two ways that YouTube can pay you as a business owner. So, there are two different ways. I want you to imagine that you're in a hallway and there are two doors and you can go to either door. One of them has a lock on it and it's locked. So you can go and you can try and find the keys, or you can go through the other door, which is wide open. Which one would you choose? If you're catching us live, drop a hashtag live. If you're catching the replay, drop a hashtag replay. And then drop in the chat and tell me, do you choose the door that's locked and you got to figure out how to get the key? Or do you choose the door that's wide open that you can just walk straight through? So today, that's what we're talking about. The YouTube Partner Program, or YPP, or what everyone calls monetization, which is where YouTube actually pays you, actually takes time to get money from. So in order for you to make money from ad revenue, you actually need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I always like to say that there are two types of YouTubers. There are current YouTubers, meaning you have a YouTube channel where you are posting, and there are future YouTubers, meaning you don't have a YouTube channel where you are posting. You might have a YouTube channel, or you might not even have one at all, but you are a future YouTuber because it means at some point in the future you will be on YouTube. There's no other option. Those are the only two options. And all current and future YouTubers, which means everyone, has 0 or more subscribers and 0 or more watch hours. And the great thing about the second way to make money, so if we're not talking about YPP, the YouTube Partner Program, or monetization where YouTube pays you, the second way you can make money is by selling your own stuff through YouTube, but they come to your website or wherever you are in order to buy it. And the great thing about this is you don't have to have any number of subscribers or any number of watch hours. Anyone can make money this way. And so I know that no matter whether you already have a channel or not, no matter how many subscribers you have or how many watch hours you have, you qualify to have what I like to call a YouTube offer. So this is where you make an actual offer on YouTube on your videos, and then they go to your stuff to pay you. So let's go back to that door situation. The door with the lock on it that you got to find the key, that is the YouTube Partner Program. And I'm not telling you not to use the YouTube Partner Program at all. It is a great way to make additional revenue. But as a business owner, that should not be the primary way that you're trying to make money. You should be making money selling whatever it is you do. It doesn't matter if you're a window washer or if you're a coach or if you install roofs. I don't even know how you actually say that word. If you do roofing, any of those things, it doesn't matter. That should be the way you're actually trying to make money primarily. And then, yes, when your channel gets big enough and when you get monetized and when you can make money from ad revenue and all the other ways that YouTube gives you to make money, awesome. Take advantage of that. But don't think that that is the only way you can make money. Don't go for the door that's locked and you don't even know how to get the key. Go for the door that's already wide open for you. Make content people need and want, and then make an offer. Some of those people, if you help them, will buy your offer. That's it. The two ways to make money on YouTube are to get paid by YouTube or to get paid from something that you just offer on YouTube. That's it. Plain and simple. So my suggestion is that you start with the one that has no requirements. Start by making an offer on every single one of your videos that someone can come and buy or get for free, and then you do an upsell for them. And after they get their free thing, you offer them something paid. That is the fastest way for you to make money on YouTube. So the YouTube Partner Program is the locked door. But the thing about a locked door is there are keys to open it. So here are a couple keys you can use to unlock the door. That is the YouTube Partner Program. Number one, you have to get watch time and subscribers. That's your first option, watch time and subscribers. And you can do that in a variety of ways. So in this case, I'm talking about getting watch time and subscribers the old-fashioned, nitty-gritty way of actually putting out content and getting people to find you organically or through search. Sharing the news that you're making these videos with everybody, every person that is a supporter of you, and growing your channel that way. Now, for some people, this can happen really fast. You could put out one video and this could happen overnight. But for most of us, that's not the case. That's going to be a build. It's going to take you some time to make that happen. It's going to take you some time to find that key that you forget where it is. There is an alternative. You can put ad money behind your videos. Now, the stuff that comes from the ads will not help you get monetized. However, when YouTube sees that your content is excellent through your ads or your promotions, it will start to push your videos as people are doing search and to people that it believes will like your content, assuming that the videos that you're running ad and promotion revenue to actually do well and people like them and watch them and comment on them. Speaking of which, don't forget to comment below and let me know if you are a current YouTuber, meaning you have a YouTube channel where you're putting videos, or you're a future YouTuber. So you have two ways to open that door. There are two ways to find the key. You can either go organic or you can go paid. Both of them can support you in growing faster, or in growing and opening that door and finding the key. And then, of course, the open door is the YouTube offer. So, call to takeaway. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait to find the keys. Start selling immediately. Get a YouTube offer and start putting it on every single video that you put out there. Call to action. What is one simple offer that you can make? Think something really inexpensive that anyone would be crazy not to buy. Make a video that leads directly to that offer and then sell it right on YouTube. Give them the link in your description and have them go and buy it from you. So I'm going to ask you again. You're standing in a hallway and there's a door here on the left that requires a key to get into it. You have no idea where the key is. You really need to get out of this hallway. Or you can go through the door that's opened. Where are you going to start? All right. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Elise Michelle, and I am a business coach. I am a YouTube strategist. I absolutely love helping business owners have more time for what they love and less time being a business owner. That is my absolute goal, is to help you not have to do the stuff that sucks, or at least make that stuff faster. And so I do that by helping you with marketing, YouTube, video content. I also build systems and automations and websites and email series and all of those good things. So all the pieces that are about being a business owner, minus the thing that you love, which is why you got into being a business owner, I do all of that. And I would love to help you with it as well. I see you here, Patricia. I'm so glad to see you. She says she would rather go through the open door. And I've got to say, I agree with you. You can always come back through the open door and then go through the locked door when you find the key, right? Let me tell you a little bit about what's happening in November. So this is November the 20th. I had to look at the date. And we're almost done. We only have 8 days left of this awesome thing that I do every year. Now, this year was a little different because I'm actually doing a training every day live at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. And my promise to you is that it will be 15 minutes or less. I will give you an actionable step that you can actually implement in your business and teach you something that you probably didn't already know. In addition to that, you get an opportunity to enter my giveaway. And so go click the link that's in the chat or in the description, depending upon when you're watching, and enter the giveaway. On the 28th, which is Black Friday this year, I will be doing a drawing from everyone that has entered. And every single day that you enter, you get an additional entry. So depending on how many times you enter, you increase your odds or decrease your odds. So go get the giveaway entry. And then on the 28th, I will be doing a drawing for my Video Biz cohort. And that is a cohort, meaning a group of people that come together and work and grow together. That is about growing your business. And so that includes all of my trainings about YouTube. It includes a weekly call, 2-hour call. It's a Q&A call where you can ask any questions you have about video, about YouTube, about your business, about pretty much anything. And I'm kind of a jack of all trades, so I can probably help you with whatever the thing is. In addition to that, we do a special training every single month based around what it is that you need to grow your business. We also do a monthly challenge that is meant to help hold you accountable to take the steps forward that you need to take in order to grow. This is an offer that's for do-it-yourselfers. And in November, I am doing a big discount on it. I always do. You will not see prices like this again until next November of 2026. That's what's going on. So trainings, giveaway, decreased pricing November 28th through the 30th on the cohort. If you have any questions, drop those in the chat. But before I let you go, because we're only at 10 minutes, so I still have 5 minutes left, guys. I said 15 minutes. I'm staying on it. I want to introduce someone who is here to talk to you today about working with me. And so I am going to welcome to the stage, a really good friend of mine and someone that I have worked with in many different capacities, Tara. And I'm going to have you, Tara, first tell us who you are, what you do. And then if you want to say something nice that'll make me cry, that would be awesome.
Oh, I love making you cry. Hi, everybody. I'm Tara. I do lots of things. And I think probably part of what makes our relationship not just business, but also friendship is this multifaceted entrepreneurial thing. You called yourself a jack of all trades. I have been on the receiving end of your jacking trades. That sounds so weird. It sounds almost as weird as roofing. But I do three primary things. First and foremost, I am a recruiter and executive headhunter. I help companies find great talent, especially for hard to fill profiles, with a passion for serving nonprofits and for benefit corporations in that world. And then I also have a coaching practice, Self-Discovery Sisterhood, where I help women figure out who they are, what they want, how to get it, by first learning more about themselves. And then lastly, I do some advocacy work in the problem gambling world. I'm in a reboot phase of a podcast called Ambitious Addicts, where I feature stories of women in recovery, all addictions, and all pathways to healing. And I have needed your help and support in every single area of my entrepreneurial adventure. And I find working with you to be both fun and easy. And we have skill sets that complement one another. You love doing the things that I would much rather pay somebody to do. And so I don't know, you want me to talk about all the ways that you've helped me in the various businesses, or like, I just want everyone to know how amazing you are.
Yeah, I mean, so tell me, so let's start with what is one thing that surprised you about working with me?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to like where we met.
Okay.
So we met in a women's entrepreneur community, kind of this like everybody gets to make an offer in this community type of environment. And this is when you were first introducing your YouTube experience, and helping people set up channels. And I attended a workshop that you delivered, and we'd, been around the meetings and kind of met one another. And I knew peripherally what you did and for whom, but I was blown away by your knowledge of the systems and the tricks and the detail. You have this gift for the attention to detail that I do not, as you know, of every area of your YouTube page or Canva, or I mean, name a tool, name a tech, that must have our attention, and that we can kind of just be like, yeah, that doesn't really matter. And so your ability to translate the technical requirements of something like YouTube or building an automation into something that's both understandable and executable just blew my mind. Just a wealth of knowledge that I didn't expect. I mean, a lot of times I've had experiences, and this is just a bias from other experiences, where the teaching in a workshop goes like that deep, and then someone's trying to sell me something for $10,000. And that first, was it a 1-day workshop that
Yep.
you do for building your YouTube channel? And remind me, what are you charging for that right now? It's just so
90,
cheap.
it's $97. It's
So
called the
for
YouTube launch
90,
party.
yeah, the YouTube launch party, that was like the first immersive, like paid for thing I did with you. And I was blown away at how much value I got. And that at the end of it, you weren't trying to offer me some $5, $10, $20,000 offer to work with you. But what you offered as the next step of partnership was something, again, really palatable for a solopreneur with a tight budget, right? I'm trying to honor a budget, and spending $15,000 or $10,000 on hey, I might do YouTube wasn't practical for me, but you made it really palatable. And then of course you've introduced all these little micro opportunities for me to just continue to up level my game with social media, whether I'm applying them or not, that's on me. But the knowledge you've shared and the ability for me to see myself creating more content and contributing more value to the audience I aim to build, it just hands down better than anything I've I've seen. So I don't think that's going to make you cry, but I hope it helps you feel good about what you've put together and your commitment to the people that you're working with every day.
Thank you. I have one other question for you. So you and I have worked very deeply on systems and backends and automations and all of the things that most business owners, most entrepreneurs just like shudder at. Would you say something about that side of it as well?
Yeah, and that the automation part again, I mean just like you did with YouTube, it's like you make it look so easy. And these are the kinds of things that have me sometimes pulling out my hair, field mapping and automation, testing, breaking, fixing an automation. And the way that you look at these systems and technologies is I think it's truly your gift. And why I asked you on the recruiting side of the world to like, hey, do you think maybe you could do this kind of work? I mean, I know that's not your thing, but could it be your thing? And you were like, yeah, it's totally my thing. I am good at this. But your ability to look at the big picture of all the 5, 6, 7 software tools maybe that need to talk to one another. And you just, I think the best way to put it is like you wave a little magic wand that eliminated my fear and anxiety about everything that could go wrong and how hard it was going to be. Because in my mind, this is like a 2-month project or something. You're like, yeah, like easy. Oh, it's so easy. It's so easy, she says. And just you can knock things out in a super fast way. And I think your brain maybe works in a network kind of a way that you can see all the logical connection points and you've got this ability to anticipate like what could go wrong to prevent an automation failure or workaround if you know you're going to need one. So I mean, what do we all work on? Email automations, billing automations, like CRM update status changes, like when a customer does X, do Y, like all that. Just poof, poof, just tell Elise what she wants, and magically it comes out the other end just done.
Okay, so I want to be cognizant of time because I think we're actually a little bit over past what I normally tell them we will be. So anything else you wanted to say really quick before we head out?
Work with Elise if you have any needs for setting up your social media, YouTube, and or your automations and back office operations. Like just brilliant at systems. Brilliant.
Thank you so much, my dear, for coming on and telling everybody about our work together. I do want to make it kind of an announcement. We said this a couple of times during the live, but I'm going to be coming out with a whole series for Go High Level, where I will be walking you through as simply as possible how to set up Go High Level for your business. Um, and we've actually started recording and then decided to throw everything out because it was too complicated. So if you have struggled with the tech talk, and the crazy and the wanting to have the best but not being able to because you're tech challenged, my goal is going to be to make this as simple as humanly possible for those of you who are a DIYer and maybe can't afford to pay someone to do it all for you. So that will hopefully be coming out at the beginning of the year. As I said, we just threw out all of the videos we already made because we realized they were too difficult. So January 2026, you're going to want to make sure you're here on this channel. So if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. Of course, always like this video. Just want to double check I don't have any other comments I should respond to. If I could get to the right tab. Okay, so we are good. So guys, tomorrow there'll be another giveaway entry. Tara, thank you again for coming.
Thanks
And
for all you do.
I am so glad we get to live our dreams together every single day. Have a good one, everybody. Okay, we are off.